W7 Live here on game day, Waukesha South. Black Shirt Day, taking on the New Berlin West Lady Vikings. I've been here like 15 minutes. I'm already in trouble. They're threatening to tow my car. So Coach Grimm, who's going to help us out today, is actually moving my car for me because they're threatening to tow it because I'm parked in the loading zone. But even the threat of towing is not going to stop me from getting our pregame and getting the kids on camera. So it is time for National Anthem, starting lineups, all those things you've come to know and love from your friends at W7, and hopefully not getting towed will be another thing. Here we go, game time at Waukesha South.
Nobody in the gym hates wearing a mask more than I do. So let's try to get this thing taken care of. We appreciate your cooperation. And now, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your heads and join in as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now, the starting lineup for this afternoon's game. For the Lady Vikings of New Berlin West High School, number 23, McKenna Hughes. Number 25, Ella Hearn. Number 33, Kayla Gundy. Number 45, Elena Barnes. And number 55, Megan Schultz. The Lady Vikings are coached by head coach Alan Thompson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Waukesha South Lady Black Shirts. Number 1, Junior Ashlyn Skinner Barrett. Number 3, Junior Kyle Bella Noah. Number 22, Senior Mila Herrera. Number 23, Senior Dana Smith. And number 40, sophomore Carly Jackson. The Black Shirts are coached by head coach Eric Rosen, assisted by Jordan Fink and Danny Grable. The referees for tonight's game are Alyssa Perkle, Scott Kitcherton, and Mike Loudman.
Game time at South. And quickly, The Black Shirts take a 2-0 lead. Sean Grimm, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for joining us. Coach Grimm is the head coach at Heritage Christian Girls Basketball, also the head coach for Waukesha North Softball. Coach, thanks for making the time. Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Happy to come out and help.
Apparently, he's also now my personal valet. So, as I mentioned in the pregame, I about got towed for illegal parking, and Coach Grimm had to take care of it for me. So, Barnesy on the drive for 2, Elena Barnes. 4-0 Vikings. I'm going to do an adjustment on the big cam here. See if we can get you guys a little closer to the game. There we go. How's that? 4-0. I'll tell you what, we all got scolded pretty heavily by the PA announcer about wearing the mask, so I'm a little bit nervous about even sliding down to it. I mean, he was. It was just short of a lecture. But, hey, I mean, I get it, but wow, message received. 4-0 in favor of New Berlin West. We'll get the scoreboard up for y'all here in a second. Just underway, baseline drive, nice move to the rack and basket and foul. Kayla Garney. How about that, Coach? That's a nice move.
That was a great move.
And quickly a timeout for South. 6-0 in favor of New Berlin West. Time on the floor. We'll be back. You're watching W7. (7-2) in favor of New Berlin West. Scoreboard is almost ready, you guys. It's almost here. Get ready. Are you excited? Here we go. Here it comes. And boom. 7-2 West, 15:37 to go. Nice drive and kick.
Yeah. That was a great play.
Barnesy on the shot. Nice. That was McKenna Huget on the drive. It's really good. I'll tell you what, Coach, I've been watching this New Berlin West team for a couple of years now, and they have made some huge steps this year. Skinner Barrett.
Yeah, I remember a lot of these kids when they were in 8th grade watching them play, and they've grown. They definitely have grown.
Well, watch 55 in the middle. That's Megan Schultz. I call her Baby Schultz. Her sister Sam played for New Berlin West. She graduated in 2018. So this is her little sister, and Sam was about 5'11", 6 foot, but Megan's 6'4". So maybe Sam should be Baby Schultz. I don't know.
Yeah.
That is the one thing I love about New Berlin West, though, is it's a real family program in that, I see a lot of the last names and I recognize them from, previous teams. So Grace Timmer's on the floor or on this team, and the Little Barons, what's her name, McKenna, that's Keelan's sister, and so it's kind of neat to see that kind of continue on. And Grace is, of course, Maddie Timmer's sister. So a lot of it's a family affair here, and I suppose it is most places, but it's something I recognize and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's always great when you can watch them grow up from 1st, 2nd grade on and then become a high school player.
Yeah, and then you get to ask, hey, how's your sis doing? How's she doing in school? How's she like it? And I wish Alyssa Nelson would have had about 3 younger sisters. Drive shot, no good. Schultz on the rebound, and she's fouled.
I think there's about 10 teams in the Woodland that don't agree with you on.
Yeah, you're right about that, Coach. She's now a junior at UW Parkside, playing down there for Coach Conley, and doing great down there. She's in the starting lineup now, as you'd expect.
Yep.
Schultz makes the first one. It's 8-4. Megan, 71% from the line this year, 63 of 89. She actually leads the team in free throw shooting, which, of course, I jinx her when I say that. I believe, did she miss them both?
No, she made the first one.
Shouldn't that be 8-4?
It should be 8.
Okay, just checking, making sure my math is right. Skinner Barrett, she's got all 4 points for South so far. 9-4, she made them both. 9-4, so Baby Schultz connects on both, 71% of the line this year and 67% from the field. Whew. Megan. Averaging 17.8 per game. Well on her way to first team All Woodland Conference as a sophomore. Also, pretty darn good volleyball player. Skip. Nice fake. Nice fake. South's got to keep their feet.
Yep, they keep going for that fake. Ooh.
Schultz alone. Herrera either fell down or was kind of shoved down, but either way, Megan connects and it's 11-4 New Berlin West with 14:06 to go in the first half. Today's game being brought to you by the Wisconsin Building and Trades Council.
Nice pass.
Shot is good. Herrera on the hoop. We'll get the chat window up on social media. Feel free to comment. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching, and who you're rooting for. Well, if you tell us who you're watching, we'll probably know who you're rooting for. That's a pretty good idea. Barnesy on the drive. Nope. Nice feed.
Great
Barnes to Kern. The last game we did, Coach, Ella Kern hit 7 3-pointers for New Berlin West.
She had a great cut there.
13-6. 3-point shot is long, and good hustle by South on the rebound.
That's Carly Johnson.
Yeah, Carly Johnson. Is that Annie's little sister, I wonder?
No, that's actually Megan Johnson, who used to play at North's little sister.
Oh, I don't think I know Megan. 13-6. West with the lead. West in gray and South in white. West coming in 9-4 on the year. South just 2 wins so far this season. Shot no good. Schultz on the putback and one. Megan. Gonna have to put a body on Megan Schultz.
Yeah.
Be a long day otherwise. So Megan will go to the line for one. It's 15-6.
Herrera has a tough job trying to guard Megan there.
Yeah, that's for darn sure. Megan no good on the free throw. 15-6 in favor of the visitors. That's the New Berlin West Lady Vikings. We're on social media now, so feel free to comment in the comments box on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, and we'll be able to see it from here and respond in kind. 12-13 remaining, 15-6. Let's see who's watching from the furthest away. So tell us where you're watching. We'll figure out who's watching from the furthest away from Waukesha. Maybe it's you. Skinner Barrett on the drive and basket. Does Ashland have all 8?
No, Herrera has
Herrera has 2. So 6 for Skinner Barrett. Kern short. Ashland is fouled. First of 2. It's kind of one of those old-time baseball day-night doubleheaders. 5:45 on air, 6 o'clock tonight for New Berlin Eisenhower at Germantown. That'd be a good game.
Yeah, that should be a very good game.
And don't worry, the Packers will have it all sewn up by then, so you don't need to you don't need to worry about, well, which do I watch? By then, you'll easily be able to flip it over because, I mean, that game's going to be in the bag. It's the Lambs, for crying out loud. They'll be fine. Hopefully I didn't jinx them when I said all that, but, you know, we'll see. They'll be fine. They'll do fine.
We get a lot of hate mail.
Yeah. Like, that'd be the first time. Garney again for the hoop, the 5'8 senior, and it is 17-9.
Wow, that was a nice shot by Dana Smith.
Dana Smith on the hoop, 17-11.
Oh.
Schultz will go back to the line. Carl Hampel checking in from Greenfield. Tell Allie hi for me, Carl. I only know these people as so-and-so's dad. So he says, I see Hampel. I'm like, well, that's Allie. It gets really funny when you start talking about brothers. They're like, well, you know, so-and-so is like this all-state, you know, football player, and, you know, his last name is so-and-so. I'm like, oh, is that so-and-so's brother? And they're like, well, yeah, but everybody knows him for him, not as being, you know, his sister's brother. I'm like, well, that's what we know him as, so. 1 for 2 for Schultz, 18-11. Respect for Megan and Ella, he says. Yeah, they're two good ballers, I'll tell you that. And, you know, here's the thing with Ella. Ella loves the bright lights of W7, my friends. So watch out. Watch out for she may light it up today. 18-11, 10:54 to go first half. Entry pass. Now here's Herrera. Tough pass. You know, you want to beat that defense, you got to pass around it, not dribble around it. That's not going to work.
Yeah, got to move the ball.
18-11, 10:38 remaining in the first half. Turnover, Skinner Barrett, no. Rebound West. Ella Kern with the ball and a 7-point lead for the Lady Vikings with 10:14 to go. That was McKenna Barons on the pass, went a little errant. Herrera short. We may have to put McKenna on camera like we did with Keelan a few years ago. She was a riot on the camera. Holy cow, was she funny. They just won the regional game, and Keelan had like bruises up and down her arms. I'm like, gee, Merry Christmas, Keelan, what happened? She's like, Pewaukee happened. Drive up and under. That's a nice move.
Nice move.
I liked it. Didn't fall. 18-11. Kern, nope. That was CJ Kreitlow on the drive last time, 14, one of the seniors on this team. 5 seniors, I believe, on this South team. We had them all featured on our artwork today. We'll play that. We'll show that at the next break. Pass ahead. And 2. Was that Huguet, McKenna?
Yeah, 23.
20-11 West. 8:53 to go.
What a great move there by Ashland.
She's such a funny kid. I really like her so much. She always comes over and says hello and is always, very polite and respectful and just very, engaging. I mean, she knows how to talk to adults, and I know she came over to talk to you as well. I mean, I like that. I like it when the kids are comfortable doing that.
Yeah, she's a great kid. When I was here a couple of years ago working with her, she was always coachable.
Yeah.
A coachable kid.
One heck of a soccer player, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's her #1 sport.
You just saw her kick it right there. Right on cue.
No goal that time, Ashlyn. Tell you what, Paul Darling just raves about her.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to rave about.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of raving, I rave about Elena Barnes quite a bit. You talk about an athlete. That kid can flat out play sports. I mean, a heck of a softball player, as you probably know, Coach.
Yes, I do.
Big part of that 2018 team or 19 team that went to state.
Yep.
Her and Kat Burkhart and Andrea Cooney and just the whole gang over there.
Quite a team.
Timeout, South, and Coach Losi not happy with what he's seeing on the floor.
No,
I better update my scoreboard here. 23-14. Quick break. You're watching W7 Live. One 22-14 is it's a adjustable scoreboard on my side as well as the scoreboard here at South. It's kind of been all over the place a little bit, just like I am on almost every day, so they're just following my lead there. .7:45 remaining first half, 22-14, first of two. This is New Berlin West and Waukesha South. Had games every day this week. Wrap it up today. I get a day off tomorrow, Coach. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah, I do. Compile a week's worth of basketball footage.
I was going to say, I'm sure you got something video to work with.
Yep, for sure. 22-14, 7:28 to go, first half. That shot way long. Herrera on the rebound for South. First of two visits with South. We'll be back again in 2 weeks when they take on crosstown rival Waukesha North.
Oh.
And that game's at North, I believe.
That'll be a good game, I think.
Feel free to come on over, Coach, if you want to.
Both my stomping grounds.
Yeah.
There. What day is that one?
2 weeks from today, so the 30th.
Okay. What time?
Well, I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. What do I look like? A human calendar? Oh wait, I kind of am that.
You memorize all these dates.
That's
and
true.
locations.
Yeah, you're right about that. I guess that's fair. I want to say it's an afternoon game, but because I think we've got a doubleheader that day too. We're trying to squeeze out every game we possibly can in the last 3 weeks here. Nice inbound into Schultz.
Great move by Schultz there too. She's so strong.
Nice pass by Huguet. 24-16. Shot no good. West on the rebound. 6:32 to go. It is a 3:45 game, Coach, if your calendar permits, on January 30th at North. Corner three, no. Another three, hey, that was pretty. Dana Smith dials it up deep again. That's 2 threes for Dana. 24-19, now a 5-point lead. Black shirts hanging tough, Coach.
Yeah, they're playing tough and they're playing hard. They're trying to push the ball and make Megan get up and down the floor a little bit.
You know, I will say a couple things about South. You know, I mean, we do at least 1 or 2 games for them every year, and there has not been a time where they have not given full effort and worked their tails off on the floor to try to win games. So, you know, their record is not does not show, you know, the effort and the heart that this team has, and as well as their coach. I mean, he spends, I can't even tell you how many hours a week focused on this team and focused on coaching. I mean, he gives way above and beyond what's required. Way above and beyond.
Yeah, he does a great job, and he's, you know, he hasn't had the records that he's wanted since he's been here, but it takes time to build something.
Yeah.
I mean, it just takes time.
Skinner Barrett with the ball. I don't know who took that charge, Coach, but that was a heck of a nice play.
That was Dana Smith.
Dana Smith having a game tonight. A great steal. Excellent effort. Hustle. That was Carmela Nowak on the deflection. 24-19, 5:05 left. Again, it would have been really easy, Coach, for South just to roll over there down 10 and like, okay, well, I guess this game's in the bag. You know, and it's easy to do when you're 2-11. It's easy to do that, but they're not doing that.
No.
Skinner Barrett on the steal. Ashlyn
Good job.
got it. It's a 3-point game. 24-21. Here come the black shirts.
They're playing so hard.
Herrera, you know what? I'll tell you what. They're getting physical now too,
Yeah.
and I like that. You know, they're not going to get pushed around. They'll push back.
Yeah, I said it earlier. That's a tough matchup for her, but she's fighting hard.
26-21. You're watching W7. Tonight's game is presented by the Wisconsin Building Trades Council, representing 15 trade organizations and 40,000 hardworking men and women across the state. Consider a career in the construction industry. Family-supported wages, generous benefits, a chance to earn while you learn with paid apprenticeships and training, and a commitment to safety on the job. Help build your career while you build your community. More at milwbuildingtrades.org. That's milwbuildingtrades.org. A message from the Wisconsin Building Trades Council. 26-21 in favor of the visitors, New Berlin West. But a nice little run here by the black shirts. Step back, that's deep. Herrera gets the rebound. And this is where, you know, Barnes being a great athlete is one thing, but there's also discipline in just blocking out your girl.
Right, exactly.
You know, I mean, you're not gonna out-jump everybody. So Elena just needed to back up into her girl, get her out of the way, and she had a clean look at that rebound. But she jumped forward and went over her head, and South gets it.
You see that a lot in this game. Kids go for the ball versus boxing somebody out.
Uh-oh, Coach Grimm got his first shout-out of the day. Do you know who it is? So you just got a shout-out in the chat, Coach.
Oh, did I?
You got a secret.
Meyer?
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
So I'll give you a hint. 26-21 with 3:55 to go. Skinner Barrett, crossover, no. this person's daughter was one heck of a catcher and basketball player.
Oh, Mr. Lazier?
You got it. Of course, we're talking about the one, the only Emma Lazier. Dad Tim on the broadcast watching today, and he told me to tell you hello, Coach.
Hello, Tim.
Three-pointer from the corner, short. Rebound, got it. Second chance for the Black Shirts. Carmela Nowak on the hoop, the junior. 26-23 with 3:15 to go. Could we have upset alert Saturday at Waukesha South? Traveling on Barnes, it'll be South ball. Trailing by 3 with 3:05 remaining. Well, gotta love the effort you're seeing out of South here in this second part of the first half. 3! Dana Smith is feeling it! We're tied! Oh, nice reverse layup.
It's Garney, I think.
28-26 West. Yeah, that was Kayla Garney on the layup for the Vikings. 2:20 to go. Open look 3. Nope. Rebound. Nowak. Carmela's been a nice little spark plug for this team in this first half, Coach.
Yeah, she's playing really well.
Skinner Barrett for 3. Got it! And the Black Shirts take the lead. 29-28.
That's something that she's added to her game when she was a freshman.
It's a nice looking shot. I mean, I didn't know Ashland had that in the, you're right, Coach. She's added that in her repertoire. And I'll tell you what, if KK Arnold can get that locked down for her, she will be absolutely unstoppable. That kid's already, 22.5 points a game.
Right.
So there's not much of improvement needed, but if she can get that outside shot developed, watch out the next 2 years. And she's working on it, I know that. We'll see KK and company tonight. Live at Germantown. Congratulations, Jalen Acker just reached 1,000 points in her high school career. By the way, KK's going to be there by the end of the year as a sophomore.
1,000?
Yeah, she's at 816 now.
Wow.
29-28 Shirts. No good. I'll tell you what, Coach. I think you got to find Dana Smith. I think you got to create for her and find opportunities for her to take the shot because she has got the hot hand right now. Boy, 4 chances. You'll get up one of these times. 30-29 West with 1:05 to go. 1 minute remaining in the first half. 3 off the mark. That was her Nowak. 3 on 2. Good spacing. Drive. Shot. That's how you execute right there. Excellent work by the Lady Vikings in transition. Hughie on the basket. 32-29. Back to a 3-point lead for the Vikings. Nice bounce pass.
It's a great pass.
Coach, I like a set here where Dana Smith comes out and gets a clean look at a 3. I guarantee you there is no way West game planned on her outside shooting today.
No, I'm sure the game plan was all around Skinner Barrett.
I'm sure. There it is.
Oh, good step back.
Oh, just short. It was online, but short. Good defense by the Lady Vikings.
Oh, knocked away.
And stolen. And in. Ashlyn Skinner Barrett. 32-31 with 20 seconds to go in the first half. We got a good one here today. 2 teams battling hard for the dub. And I don't care who wins, but you love it when you see that, when you see these kids just fighting and working so hard. And you know what? Kids don't necessarily like playing games at noon on a Saturday. I mean, that's you're violating their sleep time here.
That's true.
I mean, they're good with 7 o'clock games, but noon is not something that they enjoy doing. But I was worried about South in pregame. I was talking to them, and I'm like, you guys look like you're half dead. You better wake up. You got a big game coming. But did they ever? You know when it started? When Coach Losey took that timeout and gave them all an earful on the bench.
Yep.
Schultz is fouled and the basket, and Coach Losey wanted a foul.
Yeah, Ashton kind of got run over there, but unfortunately, I think she was out of position.
Free throw, no good. 2 seconds, 1. Skinner Barrett for 3. No. Halftime at South. And we got a good one, your halftime score. New Berlin West 34, Waukesha South 31. Now a message from the Wisconsin Building Trades Council. Jake Costanza, Executive Director. Take a listen.
So hello, I'm Eric Brooks. I'm working with W7 Productions on sponsorships for their live broadcast this season. It's halftime. And I'm here with Jake Costanza, the Executive Director of the Wisconsin Building Trades Council, the presenting sponsor for tonight's game. So Jake, hello, welcome. And thank you so much on behalf of W7 Productions. Thank you for being part of their mission of uplifting and encouraging girls and girls athletics through live streaming of sports like tonight's game. So Jake, hello. And why don't you say hello to the audience here and tell us why the Building Trades Council is getting involved here.
Eric, thank you for the warm introduction and to W7 Productions for the great mission that we are wanting to reinforce. It's easy. The Wisconsin Building Trades Council definitely sees this as an opportunity to help promote sports. It's been a tough year in 2020. Live sports events are something that we are very adamant and hoping that we can have in a safe manner. And so this is a perfect way to be connected to that, to ensure that there's a platform for these young ladies to play their athletics. But more importantly, we are connected to our community, and we want these good things for the community, as well as an avenue to help promote some great careers within our registered apprenticeship programs and our different trade unions.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the council and some of the numbers as far as membership. Importantly, the types of careers that are out there. There's all different types of building trades careers out there in different areas. Tell us about those.
Sure, that's a great question, Eric. So the Wisconsin Building Trades Council, there's a singular statewide organization. That's the one that I head up. That is comprised of 7 regional councils. Our membership, our affiliate unions, we have 15 different trade unions, and that that comprises of 61 different locals throughout the state. That's 40,000 workers. And those workers work for people like carpenters and laborers and operators and electricians and boiler makers and bricklayers and cement masons and sprinkler fitters. And so it can go on and on and on. And let's not forget the roofers and so many other great trades. But you get the point that a construction worker is not just a construction worker, they're a master of their craft. And that is what we help build up. And that's things that we want to help promote to the young ladies tonight. Playing, and to the audience and hopefully parents as well.
I mean, do you think often, I'm not sure people even know about those opportunities and know about what there is out there. And I wonder if you could talk more about just what does a career in construction and among those many different trades, what does that look like? Why should someone, say in high school or a parent or an aunt or an uncle or a friend who's maybe trying to help someone decide what's next for him or her, why should they consider a career in construction?
Yeah, so, first defining a career in construction is really important. There's programs out there. There's a lot of imitations, but the one that we promote and the one that we see as best practice is a registered apprenticeship program with a JATC. A registered apprenticeship program with the union typically is 3 to 5 years, depending on the craft you choose. All of those crafts include a balance of in-classroom education as well as on-job site education. Depending on craft, You're going to spend a smaller percentage of your time in that classroom, but more significantly, that larger percentage of time, you're working with a journeyman or a journeywoman to help professionalize and help you master the craft through that program. Many times, those programs are more hours than a bachelor's degree, than the average bachelor's degree. And so the things that you're learning there are not only applications for what craft that you're tied to, but really most importantly, things like safety, team leadership skills, communication skills. Those things are really important to keep you intact and keep you safe. And we're really proud to say, based on Bureau of Labor Statistics data, construction in Wisconsin is actually safer than a career in a hospital, let's say. And so we're really proud of that, and we attribute that to our excellent institutionalized training programs in which we invest more than $35 million a year in annually.
And you're earning while you learn, and also you're and what's the end goal here, right? You're working towards a career that can be family supporting with great wages, benefits, all of the things that go along with that. Just talk about the end goal here when someone thinks about a career in construction.
Yeah, Eric, that's exactly right. These are primary careers. These are family sustaining wages. Our packages are competitive. And one of the really important things to know, whether you're male, female, whatever creed, ethnicity, or gender, or however you identify, you are getting paid the same rate as an equal qualified person. So a first-year apprentice through a fifth-year apprentice, all the way to journey status, you're getting paid same dollar for dollar. And that's really important to live in dignity, to have that security for yourself and for your family. And as that builds in, there are some other great benefits as well. Things like your healthcare being taken care of, and something that is really important are our pension systems and our retirement system. It's a long career, it's a hard career, but you get to retire in dignity with plenty of time to enjoy life after that. And so the end goal is to help build yourself up. These are primary careers. These are not jobs. And this is something that you can find a home for yourself and potentially for your family. We invite that. And in the 2020s, it's a great opportunity for young women to start looking at these different opportunities.
And I know your last question, I know you're focusing too, and also, and the reason why you're advertising at W7 is trying to talk to young women and women of all ages. But we'll have another interview another time about a program you have there. But just right, people need to know that this is a program not just for men and young men, but also women and young women as well.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We invite young women in, we invite young men in, and we really want those perspectives on the job site. And 2020 is telling us this is the direction we need to go, and we're happy to do it.
Nice. Well, again, thank you for being here tonight, Jake, and sponsoring the game, being part of the mission of W7. And if you'd like to sponsor W7 broadcasts like the Building Trades Council is doing here, please contact Gary and the team at W7. You'll get a lot of bang for your marketing buck. You get interviews like this. You'll get a chance to get in front of key audiences in some unique ways while also supporting the home team. So more details on that at productionsw7.com. Importantly, find out more information about a career in construction and the building trades. Jake, you mentioned let's send folks to MilwaukeeBuildingTrades.org. And that's MILW buildingtrades.org. You can just Google it, Milwaukee Building Trades, and you'll find it. That's a great place to find more information about a career and about who this organization is and just what they're all about and what the opportunity is for your young woman or your young man. So again, Jake, thanks so much, and we appreciate your support.
Thank you, Eric. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great season.
All right.
(34-31), your halftime score. Waukesha South trailing New Berlin West. Coach Grimm and I both noticed at about the 10-minute mark of the first half, you called a timeout, and it seemed like the energy and just the execution really improved a lot after that. What did you talk to the girls about at the break?
Yeah, we just told them that regardless of what happens on the offensive end, if we make a mistake or whatever, they're looking to run on us. So we can't dwell on mistakes on the offensive end. We got to get back and try to stop them in transition. So I think they came out and responded better to that.
Skinner Barrett, 19 points in the first half, and Dana Smith with 8 points. 2 threes. She's made 4 all year. You guys going to look for her second half?
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them are playing extremely well defensively. Ashlyn and Dana are really getting after it up top and on the wings. And so if we can keep getting them good open looks, I think we should be okay.
What do you do to keep the energy going second half? I mean, they expended a lot this first half, and there's still 18 minutes to play, but I mean, they look like they're having fun out there.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's all 15 kids that are here. It's not just the 5 that are on the floor, and we try to just take it one possession at a time. Don't get too caught up in, you know, what's going on with the score or whatever it might be. One possession at a time is our focus right now.
Good luck second half, Coach. Thanks much. 34-31, your halftime score in favor of New Berlin West. We'll come back with the first half numbers and get you ready for the second half. You're watching Black Shirts Lady Basketball on W7 Live.
There we go.
Coach, thoughts on the first half? I got to tell you, I was really surprised and pleased with the play of South in this first half, and can they carry it on?
Yeah, the South, expended a lot of energy, but they really worked hard, and their zone defense seems to be giving West some trouble here.
We noticed Coach Losey took a timeout with about 10 minutes left and gave some pretty pointed instruction. I mean, we could hear some of it from here. And again, I mean, that's part of what's in the coach's bag, right? I mean, you got to use the tools that you have, and that's one of them. It's not all of them, but that's one of them. And, I think it put a spark in these kids, and I think Carmela Nowak has done a nice job coming in and doing some nice things. And then, of course, Dana Smith from outside and Ashlyn Skinner-Barrett with 19 points in the first half.
Yeah, Ashlyn really played well. Dana seems to have her shot on today. So
drive, shot, basket, Carly Johnson. First half scoring, thanks to Coach Grimm for putting that together. We're starting to call this the Swab Report. So this is for Ed Swab, who works with us from time to time, and the stats he puts together are just crazy. So we're called the Swab Report. We're actually going to brand that if Mr. Swab will let me use that. First half scoring, first of all, for New Berlin West. Megan Schultz, 13 points. Kayla Garney with 7. Elena Barnes with 6. And McKenna Hugie and Ella Kern with 4 each. 34 in the first half for West. For South, Ashlyn Skinner-Barrett with 19. Dana Smith with 8. Carmela Nowak with 2. And Mia Herrera with 2. I think I'm missing 2, Coach. Maybe 27, 29, 30. Oh, 31. Nope. See, I'm not perfect. Once I thought I was wrong and turned out I was right.
I didn't see who got that first basket for South there.
It was Carly Johnson.
Oh, that's right. Carly got that one.
First one in, second one no good. 35-33, New Berlin West.
Tough shot.
Shot is off the mark. Rebound, Ella Kern. I think the first 5 minutes, Coach, are critical for South.
Yeah, they have to maintain the score and keeping it close. The longer they keep it close, the tighter I think West is going to get.
I agree. Barnesy on the drive and basket, Elena Barnes. 37-33. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to my really good friend, my good buddy, head coach Tim Minnick of the New Berlin West Vikings softball program, also assistant coach at Carroll women's softball. Just absolutely love the program, and like you, Coach, I mean, I can't wait for softball, man. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it after not having last season. This season is more important than ever.
It is. Baby Schultz for 2. Timeout South. Quick 6-point lead for New Berlin West. We'll keep it here. We'll go split screen maybe. We'll try that and see how that works out. There you go. West on the left and South on the right. Reminder, coming up tonight, 6 o'clock, 5:45 on air, 6 o'clock start time. It is Germantown and New Berlin Eisenhower live from G-Town. Ed Rowie and Ron Gavinsky on the call. Ryan Ellerbush on the main cam, and I'm going. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing there, but I'll be there. People will say supervisor, but I know that's not it. So they may just put me at the kiddie table and have me like read off stats or something. I don't know. Hard to say, Coach. I mean, much like my home life, I'm the boss of nothing. And you know what? It's probably best that way.
Yeah.
15:20 to go. 39-33, and there's a turnover. And this is where it's dangerous. I mean, Coach Thompson does a really nice job at halftime with adjustments, and I mean, you can see right away. I mean, they're attacking now.
Yeah, and they're picking up Ashland really far up the court. They're trying to keep the ball out of her hands.
Yep. Dana Smith, high 3, short. Rebound, no good. Rebound. Skinner Barrett fighting for every loose ball. Coach, I'll tell you, I've always been impressed with her athleticism. I really, that's never been an issue. What I'm really impressed with Ashland this year from what I'm seeing is the effort has really gone up. And part of that is, with kids, I mean, it's a maturity process, right? I mean, she's not 14 anymore. I mean, and she's closer to the end than the beginning, and the kids kind of start realizing that, and, they want to play harder, and Ashland's doing that. 1 of 2 for Ms. Skinner Barrett. By the way, shout out to Brendan Barrett. That's Ashland's dad. Great supporter of W7 since the very, very, very beginning. I mean, he's been right by our side and cheering us on, and appreciate that, Mr. Barrett. Thank you for all your support of W7. 39-34 and kick Ashland. Classic Ashland.
That's the soccer kid.
Following this afternoon's game, we will have the W7 Live Player of the Game. So we'll break the live stream after the game and come back with our Player of the Game. Basket and foul and 1. Hugie on the hoop and now to the line. This is where it gets dangerous for South, Coach.
Yeah, very dangerous. They have to be careful not to let this get too far away.
No good on the free throw. 6 points for McKenna. Drive to the rack. Carmela Nowak. Hey, that rhymes. How about that? Nowak to the rack. Carmela's a little fireball. I mean, she's a little spitfire down there. I mean, she's not super tall, obviously. She's got to be, 5'3", maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe? On a good day? But again, love the energy. She's a difference maker. And when you've won 2 games all year, you'll look for any difference maker you can get and get her on the floor. And she's earning her time on the floor today.
Yep.
Herrera on the rebound. Here comes Carmela. Lockout Smith in the corner.
Oh.
Herrera for 3. That's short. Rebound West. Schultz, second effort, and she's fouled. Megan to the line.
Getting a little physical underneath there.
It is.
That's that could be dangerous for South. Dana just picked up her 4th foul.
Oh, no. 4 fouls for Dana Smith. Having such a great night, we'll have to take a seat with 13:56 to go. So 42-36 at 13:56. Let's track that and see what happens over the next few minutes. Schultz hits them ball. 43-36 West. As we go under 14 minutes. 3-point shot, no. That was Brooke Trendle on the shot. Brooke's mom, Kim, one of our followers on W7 as well. I'll tell you what, we get really good following from the South family. They really support what we do. Schultz, turnover, here come the black shirts. Nice decision by Trendle, pull that back. That would have been a mistake taking that in. Nowak, Skinner Barrett, all coming off the screen. 3, got it! Wow. Riley Lewis for 3.
That's a big 3 there, keeping the game close.
That's baby Lewis. I know her sister Abby and mom Jamie and dad also took care of our photo work for us today. He actually took the photos that we use in our artwork. That is Matt Lewis, so it's a family affair for the Lewises. And I know they're super involved in the youth program as well, so they do a ton for Waukesha South basketball.
Yeah, they're a great family.
You betcha.
Abby was one of the funnest kids to coach.
Abby was so fun. Oh my gosh. We did a South. This is what I was talking about earlier. Every game we've done, they've played their hearts out. We did a South McWanago game, and that's Herrera coming off the floor, shaking up, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, she just kind of got tossed to the floor there. But
we just got the wind knocked out of her a little bit. But Abby Lewis just drained 3 after 3 after 3. They were down 5 on McWanago at halftime, and I'm talking to Natalie Anderson, Drew Henning, Grace Byer McWanago. That was the real McWanago back from 3 years ago.
Yep, I remember that day. I was sitting over next to Mr. Losey.
Oh, that's right. That was a fun team.
It was a great team.
Traveling 43-39. And offensive foul. Coach, you were all over that one.
Yeah.
Coach Greg goes, you can't do that.
Yeah, that one was pretty obvious.
$43-39. 12:08 to go. Shot no good. Rebound. Skinner Barrett. Ashland again. How many points that for Ashland, Coach?
22.
22 for Skinner Barrett. It's 43-41. 3. Nope. Schultz on the rebound has it knocked away. Here comes Ashland. Lewis on the shot. Somebody wanted a foul.
Yeah, I heard that from clear over here. Not sure there was a foul, but somebody wanted it.
Under the basket cam. Only on W7, friends. No NFHS coverage on that. Nowak. Nope. Nice job by Schultz on the box out and getting the rebound. Really nice job by Megan that time. You know, the thing I like about that play, Coach, is she's not just taking advantage of being 6'4". She's still doing the things that anybody has to do to get rebounds.
Yep.
And she's gotten a ton of offensive boards today. 45-41. Timeout. You're watching W7.
She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look. the world can make a brown-eyed girl turn blue. When everything I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la, she's got the look.
.45-41, 11:15 to go. So Quinn Hines checking in. Coach Hines from Lourdes Academy. We were up there this week. He says ASB should get a ball touch on every possession. She can create so much for her team. Thoughts on that, Coach?
Yeah, we played him earlier this year. She is quite a player. She can play. She can take you to the hole and she can shoot the three.
Yeah.
I mean,
So long. She's so long too.
Yep.
The long arms, long legs. 45-41.
Definitely gave us fits that night.
Under 11 minutes to go. Lewis flashing. Nowak. From the corner. Nope. Lewis on the rebound. Riley Lewis for two. Coach, you said something at the break. I'd like you to just say to our viewers about other kids stepping up here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Coach Lozzi's getting a lot of good minutes out of kids that maybe he hasn't used a lot. And if they can hold on and keep it fairly close until 8-minute mark or so and get Dana Smith back in there, I like their chances.
That was 41. Grace Timmers, Baby Timmers on the three. We call her Baby Timmers because her sister is Maddie Timmers.
Oh, nice cut there.
Shot and basket, Carly Johnson.
Great pass from Nowak.
Good ball movement, really nice. And finishes it. Timmers for three. That's two in a row for Gracie.
Yeah, they're moving the ball well.
51-45 West. Coach, could we have a W7 Instant Classic on our hands tonight? Is that possible?
I think you could.
Lewis at the wing, being guarded by Barons. Timeout South. 51-45, 9:34 remaining. You're watching W7 Live. So, just stand together, Elise, you say. Just give her just a nice message, you know, just
right now?
Congratulations, you know.
Congrats, Anna, on your 1,000 points. We knew you could make it there. We're really proud of you, and we all love you. Love you, Anna.
51-45 in favor of Waukesha, or New Berlin West. Skinner Barrett, not this time. Rebound. Madison Hegarty for West. Number 21 getting her first playing time tonight. 5'6" junior. Offensive foul on West.
They caught her on a hook there.
That's 3 on Schultz.
Yeah.
Coach Thompson asking, where's the fire? 51-45, 9:10 remaining. You know, South doesn't have to get threes every time, Coach. They don't need big shots. They just need to execute, get a good look, and get a nice shot off. Ooh, that was close.
Might have been a carry there.
Johnson for 2. 51-47. Who was that?
45 for West.
That's Elena Barnes. Barnesy on the basket. Drive, shot, basket, Skinner Barrett. Woo-hoo, Ashland.
Having a game.
And it's 53-50. $7:51 to go. Shot no good. Rebound West. Can't give them all these looks, Coach. They got to limit that. They got to figure out a way to limit all these looks that West is going to get the basket.
Especially with Megan out for.
Great dish. Barnesy to Hughie for two. Yeah, with Megan out, I mean, there's no excuse for that now.
You got to get a body on somebody and push back.
55-50. Well, our buddy Annie Johnson checking in, rooting for Ashland. Annie, 2020 graduate. We featured that class of 2020 in our pregame video. We'll show that again before the night's over. 7:05 remaining. 55-50. Herrera is fouled. But I'll tell you what, Herrera's gotten beaten up inside tonight, Coach.
Oh, she's taking some punishment, that's for sure. Tough kid.
Yeah. Two for Herrera. First one, got it.
Here comes Dana at the 7-minute mark.
Well, they took her out at 13 minutes, and they were down by 5, and now they're down by 4. So again, to your point, Coach, I mean, other kids stepping up.
Yep.
It's amazing what a little bit of hope can do for players.
Yep.
And I think they've got quite a bit of it right now, as they should. 55-52. I think that the chance of West running away with this game is over now. I think now we're settling into who's going to win it at the end. Drive and foul. That's going to be a blocking foul on the South. I mean, an example, Herrera 3 for 7 from the line this year. She made 2 just calm and collected like she's been doing it all year long. First one, no good. 6:43 to go. We'll get the clock back up for y'all. There you go. 55-52. Well, they didn't take long to bring Schultz back in. She's back in the lineup now on the floor for West. 56-52 with 6:37 remaining. Can South steal a non-conference one at home on Saturday? We'll see. Dana Smith. Tell you what, they're being pretty liberal on carrying the ball. I mean, we've seen that a few times now tonight, and they're not calling that.
Yeah, no, we definitely have seen it more than once for sure. And I think it's one of the least called things in the game.
Yeah, agree. Well, they don't miss on that traveling call, but 56-52, 6-12, great ball movement. Barnesy, nope. Rebound, West, and basket, Ella Kern. Nope, that's not Ella Kern, that is 35. Savannah Derby for 2. And West takes a 6-point lead. Well, the same thing can be said about West. I mean, you got kids stepping up, making baskets, making plays. You know, Derby has done that. McKenna Barron's given him some nice minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Grace Timmers hit a big 3.
Actually, she had 2 big 3s.
2 of them. Smith again. Not this time.
She had a good look there.
Pass ahead to Schultz. A little too tall for the 6'4 post. Here comes Nowak. Drive all the way. Nowak! Nowak, get out of here!
Wow.
58-54. Coach, when you make that play, everybody's got to get back. You got to get back right away. You can't wait. You got to get back on defense and not just give them an easy basket.
Yep, for sure.
And, that's on the South kids. You can't celebrate now.
Right.
Because what's happening is West is feeling like, hey, this thing may be real, and we got to get going. And you cannot give them opportunities to score on transition after a made basket.
Yeah.
I get it after a miss. After a made basket, you can't do that.
Yeah, and this is kind of what I was saying earlier, they're expending a lot of energy, but are they going to hit a wall because of how much energy they're expending?
Here's our South kids from 2020. You're watching W7. Coach, if you're Colin Thompson now, you got a 6-point lead. There's 5:12 to go. What are you talking to the girls about? What are you saying here at this point?
At this point, I'm saying to them on offense, we have to be very, very patient and make sure that we get an easy shot. Defensively, we've got to know where Dana is. We got to know where Skinner Barrett is, and try to keep the ball out of their hands as much as possible. But if Nowak keeps doing that.
Nowak! I'm going to start calling it Carmella No Way. How many points is that for her tonight, Coach?
Nowak has 8 now.
Skinner Barrett, Smith for 3 from the corner. Got it! Dana Smith for
1-point game.
Woo! It's a 1-point game, 60-59. Knocked away. The South kids are feeling it, Coach. They're feeling the energy now.
Yeah, I think that's giving them a little bit of extra energy because they're exerting and playing so hard even though it's been a long game.
Coach, there was ice on that ball from Smith on that three when it came down.
She knew it was good when it left her hand.
Carmella, Smith again for 3.
Nope,
not this time, just short. Great offensive board. Haley Termini on the offensive rebound. That's huge.
Yeah, that was a big rebound there.
I mean, you got a 6'4" post in there. Skinner Barrett, 60-59.
Short.
Out of bounds, it'll be West ball. Well, coming in tonight, New Berlin West 9-4. And that's in jeopardy now. Waukesha South coming in 2-9.
When you're the underdog, this is where you want to be. Less than 4 minutes, and you have a chance to win.
3 short. No, Coach, I think that was a good call. I think that was a good call. It may have looked like it, but you can't get a foul for being taller than somebody else.
That's true.
I think that was a good no call. Here comes Nowak. Oh, no, Carmella. A blocking foul.
Who are they going to give that to?
It's going to be on 23. On 25, Kern. That's 4 on Ella.
Yeah.
Nowak to the line. 8 points tonight. Is that right, 8?
She has 8 as of now, yes.
Average is 8.2 on the year. First one short. And this is what you cannot miss free throws down the stretch here.
No.
Every opportunity, for free points, you got to. They're just laying in front of you. You just got to pick them up.
That's on both sides.
Yeah. Nowak got the second one. We're tied, 60-60. We are in sight of a W7 Classic. Just Dana Smith, and she just fouled out. That is huge for South.
That is, yeah. She thought she could get a steal there and just wasn't quite quick enough.
Dana Smith fouls out. Great game for Smith. How many points you got for Coach?
11.
11 points for Dana. Couldn't ask for more than what she's given tonight. Can't give offensive rebounds off a missed free throw.
No.
That's just inexcusable. 60-60, 3:07 to go. We're now under 3 minutes. Kern got it! Ella Kern for 3! 63-60 West with 2:42 to go. Coach, we're at the Who Wants It More stage now.
Yep. Who's going to dig in? And
That was huge for Kern, draining that 3. Skinner Barrett at the wing. Nowak. Skip to Riley Lewis. Back to Nowak. Being guarded by Elena Barnes. She's probably giving up, 6 inches on Barnesy.
at least.
2:04 to go, 63-60. Trying to get free off a screen.
I like how South is being patient here, though. Down 3, you could be a little forcing things right now, and they're not at all. They're trying to get a good shot.
Skinner Barrett into the lane, kick out. Nowak! No way! For 3, and we're tied. Is that 12 for Carmela?
Let's see. 12.
12 points for Carmela Nowak. And Coach, these are my favorite games when you have these, the kids you would never think that would come up huge in the clutch, and they just appear. I just love that.
But that's how you get upsets. I mean, you got to have other people step up and put the pressure on the other team so they can't just focus on your stars. Skinner Barrett has 6 points here in the second half, but it's a tie game.
And I think, to your point, I think at halftime, Coach Thompson said, hey, if this game's going to be close, it's not going to be because Ashlyn Skinner Barrett's going to score 40 points. We're going to take her away and make everybody else beat us. And guess what? Everybody else is doing it.
Right.
And this is it's a non-conference Saturday game. People say it's a throwaway game. I couldn't disagree more. This is a huge stepping stone for the South team.
Absolutely.
And of course they want to win. I don't think they have to win this game. I think that they can see now, hey, we can play ball.
Right, exactly.
We've got what it takes.
Yep, I totally agree with that.
1:34 to go, tied at 63. Kicked away, guess who? ASB. Quinn, what do you do in this situation? So I want to ask Coach Hines, who's on the broadcast. Coach Hines, what do you do in this situation? You're tied 63-63, a minute 26 to go. West going to try and drain some clock. What do you do here if you're Waukesha South, if you're Eric Losey? 1:16 remaining. We're tied at 63. And I think it's safe to say we got a W7 Instant Classic. Tipped away. Coach, do you hold now? Do you hold for one shot and try to win it at the end, or are you going to try to score here? We're going to get a timeout first. So, Coach Hines, I'm going to adjust my question to you. We're tied at 63 with 59.8 seconds to go. If you are South, what's the play here? What are you going to do? Coach, what are you going to do here in this situation tied at 63?
Well, I think with Dana out of the game, you're obviously going to try to get the ball in Skinner Barrett's hands, let her try to create something. The way Nowak is shooting, get her to spot up somewhere, maybe hit an open look. But I think you got to get the ball in Ashlyn's hands and let her try to create something for herself or somebody else on the team.
59.8 seconds to go. I will say I've been here at least once every year, and it's never been boring here. It's always a good game.
Yep.
Can South pull it off? So Coach Hines says, get a ball screen to the ASB, then let her get the ball in a drive to
Just
create
like
her kick out.
Great call, Coach Hines.
Quinn, watch out. People are going to start thinking you know what you're doing.
That's 4 on Barnes there.
Huge free throws for Skinner Barrett. First one rolls in. Shoot a roll, baby.
You know, that's another area where she's really improved from when I was here a few years ago.
64-63, 48.8 seconds. Second one, got it! Ashlyn Skinner Barrett, ice in her veins. It's a 2-point lead for South with 41 seconds remaining. Pressure, timeout, West. Great pressure defense. Full timeout. So let's do a quick reset for you so you see where we're at from a scoreboard standpoint. It's 65-63 in favor of Waukesha South. Team fouls, South has 7 and West has 8. So they're both in the single bonus right now. Timeouts remaining, 1 left for South and 2 for Waukesha West. Foul trouble, Coach. The only one I see is Schultz, I believe, has 3. And somebody's got 4.
Let's see. Schultz has 3. Barnes has 4.
Barnes has 4, yep.
Ella Kern has 4.
Yep, and Kern. So Barnesy and Kern both with 4 fouls. Coach, how big is this possession here for South defensively?
Well, it's a huge possession, obviously, because this is probably the game. I mean, because if they get the ball here on a defensive rebound or a steal, you're forcing West to foul you then.
37.5 seconds to go.
I got to imagine that West is going to go to Schultz here.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you got it. The question is, what did Coach Losey draw up to try to prevent that? I'm sure he's thinking the same thing.
Coach Hines made a great point. Block out here is huge on the rebounds.
Oh, not
and a foul. Barnesy will go to the line. Elena Barnes. That's first on Lewis. Barnes to the line for 2. Elena, 15 of 29 from the free throw line this year, 51.7%. First one, got it. 65-64.
You gotta box out here if it's missed, if you're South.
Second one, nope, short. And West comes away with the rebound. 27 seconds. Coach, you just cannot have that. You cannot allow that to happen. 20 seconds. Now West a chance to take the lead or win it at the end. 15 seconds. 13, 12. 8 seconds. Out of bounds. South ball with 8 seconds to go.
Coach Losey's taking a timeout here. Good timeout.
South with 6.7 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he's got that's a good timeout there by Coach. He's going to draw something up here to make sure somebody gets open. Probably whoever his best free throw shooter is.
Well, I mean, to me, I want the hand. I want the ball in Ashlyn's hands if I could get it in her hands. I mean, we could look at free throw numbers, but I'm telling you, for my dollar right now, if it's on me, I'm going to win or lose with Ashland right now.
Yeah, but the flip side of that is West is thinking the same thing.
Right.
You know, they're thinking they're going to try to get the ball to number one, and so my guess is, and this is what I'd do if I was playing, I'd face guard Ashland and not let her get the ball.
So Skinner Barrett is the leading free throw shooter at 61%. Nowak at 53, and then it's pretty sparse after that.
This is tough here. Tough inbound here.
6.7 seconds. Got to get the inbound first. Nowak's got it. 5 seconds. 4, and she's fouled with 3.4 seconds to go. Carmella to the line to try to put South up 3. Timeouts remaining. West has 2 and South has none. Carmella Nowak at the free throw line. She has been huge today for South. First one is good. It's a 2-point lead, 66-64.
That was just pure. Great shot there.
One more for Carmella. Nope. 2 seconds. 1
Hands
second.
up.
At the buzzer, Kern! No! South wins it 66-64 in a W7 instant classic. Waukesha South comes away with the 66-64 win. Great effort by both teams. Congratulations, Black Shirts, on the victory. We're going to break the live stream from here. We'll come back with our W7 Live player of the game. Coach Krim, a pleasure as always, my friend. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight and calling this game with us. It was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed it. Look forward to that South-North game.
You betcha. That's in 2 weeks. We will be back with the player of the game. You have been watching the one, the only. And from Waukesha South, we've been live.